Hey everyone, I'm Austin.
And I'm Mitch.
And this is Super Platinum Achievement, and we got some news about Respawn coming your way, so stick around. We're going to talk about what they're working on and what they're not working on right after this. Remember, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a ton.
It really does.
Check out our giveaway playlist. We have giveaways going on all the time, and there might be a big one going on. So just go in there, see what's going on, see what's happening right
Get up
now.
in there.
Yeah, follow the rules there, and maybe get yourself something pretty cool. If you like this video, make sure you also give it a big thumbs up at the end. We really appreciate that as well. Please. So jumping into what this video is about, Respawn Entertainment, known for Apex Legends and Star Wars games that were really good. Games, I say game. It was one.
Jedi Fallen Order and Titanfall.
Titanfall is their original claim to fame, actually. Titanfall and Titanfall 2. They have actually come out and said they are working on too many games to develop Titanfall 3. Which is kind of upsetting because I think Titanfall was a pretty unique and cool franchise that I think was killed by EA, obviously at first also, but also Titanfall 2 released at the worst possible time in between Battlefield 4 and whatever Call of Duty was that year.
Yeah.
Literally, so whatever that 2 week, it was like that 1 week in between, 2 weeks in between of those two, Goliaths of first-person shooters, Titanfall 2 released. And I think that was the kiss of death right out of the get-go for that game.
And they did a poor job with the first Titanfall. First of all, being an exclusive to Xbox One, when Xbox One was considered a failure for the most part.
Yeah.
And no single-player campaign.
Yeah, it was only online. So Titanfall 2 was actually like a redemption where they did a fantastic single-player in my opinion. Like, it had a really good dynamic with you and your mech that you kind of were adopted essentially. It's not your original mech, and it has its own personality, and it was really well done and a good story. And obviously the multiplayer was also super good too. But I think the problem is it wasn't Call of Duty where you could jump in and do X amount of matches in 30 minutes
and then walk away.
Yeah, whereas Titanfall, the matches took a while because there was a lot going on. You had to build up, and then you get the mechs in there.
And a much bigger learning curve for something like Titanfall.
With the grapple and stuff.
You can't just jump in and start shooting people. You got to learn the mech and all that.
There were rumors that Titanfall 3 was in development. There was a leak on GeForce Now at one point of Titanfall 3, but it has more or less been confirmed that the game has either been put on ice or just been canceled altogether.
Yeah. And
also because Respawn is working on too many games. Those games being Apex Legends
that's gonna go forever.
It's a huge game. Obviously their team's not as big as it was on that. They've actually moved a lot onto their new studio. But obviously it's still taking up a little bit of manpower. But yeah, this new studio is in Vancouver, working on a brand new single player adventure game.
Yeah, and it's a brand new IP, so we know it's not a sequel, and they say it's a adventure that never ends.
Adventure Forever Technology is what they call it.
Adventure Forever Technology. So what that means exactly, we're not sure. We assume it's going to be dynamically generated and just random adventures and quests that keep popping up.
Random dungeons. Who knows what it really is, because obviously there's just not a lot of information about that new game yet.
Yeah,
so
live service based for sure.
Yes. And then we also believe, obviously, they're working on the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah,
absolutely. That was it was one of the biggest games of 2020 for sure. Was that even 2019?
That was 2019.
End of 2019 is when that came out. One of the biggest games, and has sold over 10 million copies, probably more. That's
the last number we got, was over 10 million. But since then, they did do an update for the next gen consoles, or I should say current gen now.
Yes.
So I'm sure that PS5 owners went out and scooped that up again. I doubt it sold very many copies of that on Xbox because it's now included on EA Play, and if you're a Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, you get that anyway. So it probably didn't generate a whole lot more sales that way, but PS5 owners probably scooped up the new version if they didn't already have it.
So that's 3 big titles that they're working on. They could be working on more. We just don't know. So, but apparently it's not Titanfall 3, which I think I'm bummed about. I don't know if Mitch.
I didn't play
too much.
2.
2 was fun. 2 was super fun.
A little bit.
So, And yeah, especially like this world, because Apex Legends is in the same universe.
It's funny, I own both of them.
Yeah.
But I haven't played 2.
It's a bummer. You should go do it sometime. We get some free time.
Too many games to play. Like they have too many games to make.
Yes, exactly. Because like in Apex Legends is in the same universe as Titanfall, so they're building like this lore and all this stuff around it, but they're not continuing with Titanfall. And I feel like it's such an odd way to do it because Apex, like they have like their little backstories, all the characters and like how they've interacted with why the world is the way it is because of what they did. It'd be nice to see that more fleshed out in a actual like campaign of Titanfall 3. Where like, oh, Bangalore is this person that did this, or who will whatever characters in Apex have influenced the world. Because the point of the characters in Apex were like big deals in that world. So
I think what might be pretty likely actually is that we just get a merge. People that love Titanfall and have worked on Titanfall, we might just get a merge with Apex, and they're just going to bring Titanfall into it, and maybe bring mechs into Apex,
or do like a different version of their online.
Yeah,
instead of doing like a battle royale, just do like a
you got Titanfall or Apex, something like that. I don't know. I think they'll do something. I don't think they'll let it completely die, but I think they're.
Yeah, I hope not, because it's gotten a weird like resurgence through PC. With it being super cheap now on EA and and Steam. I think now they got moved to Steam. Accessibility went way up for it, so it's got a huge kind of following on PC. So hopefully they can carry it to a new sequel. So but yeah,
that's what we know about Respawn.
I like them as a developer, so
they've done a great job.
Pretty pumped for at least this new game that's coming out. Hopefully, a new Star Wars game, and maybe in the future a new Titanfall game. I don't think they've really done a bad game in my memory. So
no. Not that I know of either.
Unless the first Titanfall, but
that wasn't a bad game. It was just poorly executed.
Yeah, not their fault. So.
Yeah. EA. We'll blame EA for that.
The Dark Masters.
The Dark Lords sometimes make mistakes.
So yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Check out the giveaways. It's not there now, but
I can't point at it.
But it was in the beginning. But yeah, check out the giveaways, and we hope to see you again on
Super Platinum Achievement.
See you guys.
Bye.